Hello, this is Podcasting in 3 Easy Steps with me, Juliana.
And me, Susie. We've spent years creating award-winning podcasts, and now we want to share what we've learned with you to help you get your podcast out of your head and into the ears of your audience.
In each short episode, we'll give you 3 simple steps to create and market an awesome podcast that your listeners will enjoy.
We're passionate about podcasting and the power it has to connect with your clients and community and transform your business.
Hi, it's Jules here. In this episode, I'm going to talk through how to ensure your guests have a good experience when they come on your show and potentially turn them into clients. This episode is inspired by a talk at the podcast show 2 weeks ago by Arielle Nisenblatt, who was speaking to Toby Goodman, so thanks to them for their contribution. Step 1, make the conversation enjoyable for your guests. Ask them different questions to those than they might have answered already elsewhere. Really listen to what your guest's saying and fully engage in the conversation. Don't be looking at your phone or emails when you're speaking to them. If they throw you a bone and tell you something really interesting or a gem of an anecdote, ask them to elaborate on that and go into a bit more detail. But enjoy the conversation. If you enjoy speaking to them, they're much more likely to enjoy speaking to you. Step 2, always book an hour's recording slot with your guest, even if you know it's going to take less time to record. The magic usually happens once you've stopped recording, which is when people really open up as the pressure is off. It's when the conversation flows, when they tell you about something they shared earlier on, but they're a lot more candid because you're not recording any longer. You might realise you know the same person, or one of you mentions an article or a programme or another podcast that you should listen to, or you might have a business connection for them. Step 3, follow up and keep in touch with your guest. Email them to thank them for taking part. Share with them ready-made social media assets that they can put on LinkedIn or Instagram. Share a transcript or a blog post that they can use on their own website and make it easy for them. You can keep in touch again by sharing when the episode has gone live. If your guests enjoy speaking to you and feel like they've gained something from the process, they might become clients or customers or even friends. That's it for this week's episode of Podcasting in 3 Easy Steps. We'd be really grateful if you can give us a rating or review, as it helps people find the show and start their own podcasts. Thanks for listening. Join us again next week.